So I'll tell you a bit about what I'm doing. So my name is Leah. I'm from the PR department of AudaCity Capital, and at the minute we're just conducting interviews with our traders just to talk about their journey and how they got into the industry and things like that. So the first question I just want to ask you is to introduce yourself and what is your background to trading? How did you get into trading or the industry?
Okay, my name is Jerry Amin. I'm based here out of Delaware in the United States, and I've been trading for about 8 years. I originally started as an equities trader, but I didn't have the here in the United States. In order to day trade, you have to have a certain amount of capital, and I didn't have it at the time. So what was very attractive was the leverage in Forex. So I kind of went from equities to Forex. That was about 8 years ago. So struggled a lot, blew up lots of accounts, but finally became a consistent, profitable trader.
Well, that's great. That sounds good. So was there anything that sent you down the path specifically, or was it just your experience led you to where you are?
Well, trading, for example, I'm originally from New York City, so I grew up in, always with dreams of Wall Street. That was always very attractive to me. So I always wanted to be a stockbroker or something, but my life kind of took me in a different direction. So when I kind of came across trading and what I've really come to appreciate about it is the challenge of it. And I'm kind of an introvert, so it's just me versus the market. So that's something that really appeals to me and kind of worked well with my personality. So that's one thing that I really enjoy. And then also it's unlimited income. I don't like to feel like that I'm being capped. So basically, as well as I can trade, as well as the living I can make. So it's definitely something that appeals to me.
Yeah. So the next question I have is, so this is sometimes some of these interviews are for people who may want to get into the industry and don't really know how, or just need that extra push. So I want to ask you, have you had any days where there's been like really bad days and really good days? Because some of the traders I've talked to, they've had a really bad day where they've lost everything, but then a few days later they tripled that or something. So this sharing this experience is just to let people know that it's not all just a linear progress upwards, that people have good days and people have bad days. So if you have any of those days you'd like to share.
If I had bad days, I've had so many bad days. If I had to tell you how many accounts that I've blown up over the years, I honestly stopped counting because it's too painful. But you cannot give up, because it is the most rewarding thing when you actually get over the hump. And I would say, I went from so many different types of strategies to trading different time frames, to just trading the majors, to trading everything, to trading exotics. But you cannot give up. Do not give up, because it's worth it. It took me 8 years. 8 years. And there's so many times during that path where I thought I got over the hump. It's like, I don't know, like it's like playing golf. Like one day you're hitting the ball and it's great, and the next day it's like you get your heart ripped out. So bad days plenty, but you have to be patient and stick to your plan. If you come up with a good plan with good, strong fundamentals, risk reward, money management, I cannot preach it enough. If you think you can cheat the market or beat it, no. Just stick to the fundamentals. Fundamental trading, good. Learn how to trade with strong fundamentals, and over time you will be successful, and it's worth it.
I think that's really good advice. I think that's what people need to hear sometimes. That it's not a linear progress, so I think that's very good advice. So you're doing the funded trader program with AudaCity Capital, I believe. Yeah, so tell us your experience with that so far. Like, has it helped you in any way, or just what is your experience with the program in general?
Very positive. I've worked with a couple other prop firms over my period of time, and what I appreciate, I don't feel micromanaged. Whereas other places, they kind of breathe down your neck. Every once in a while, you get an email to say, "Hey, avoid this, avoid that." And outside of that, you close your positions before the weekend. Outside of that, you can pretty much do what you want, whatever strategy that you prefer. So I think it's the most positive experience I've had with a prop firm thus far.